So this video is going to be on Alexee Trevizo. This is a story at 9 o'clock on July the 5th. This story is from dailymail.com. This article was posted July the 1st. And it says, Alexee Trevizo was a master manipulator. She knew she was pregnant, and she even picked out the name Alex for her baby boy, but hid it from everyone and blamed weight gain on birth control pills, high school friends claim. And you can go look it up. It's on Daily Mail's website, dailymail.com. It says high school classmates who spoke to dailymail.com on condition of anonymity say that Alexee Trevizo knew she was pregnant and hid it from almost everyone. She named the baby boy, the one she is accused of killing, Alex Rio, said one school friend, who said that the teenager deserves some serious prison time. According to one student, when a cheerleading coach asked Lexi if she was expecting, she blamed her weight gain on taking birth control pills. And this document was on Daily Mail's website, published 9:32 Eastern Daylight Time, July the 1st. And it says, Alexee Trevizo, a New Mexico teen mom, accused of killing her newborn son, knew she was pregnant, according to several of her high school friends. DailyMail.com can exclusively reveal she had even picked out a name for the baby boy. She was going to call him Alex, and that she claimed that she had put on weight, not because she was expecting, but because she had started taking contraceptive pills, birth control. One of her friends said she knew she was pregnant. Friends said that she told me she had just gained weight because she was on the pill. Trevizo, 19, of Orteza, New Mexico, has been charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence for putting her newborn son's body into a trash can beneath a plastic trash bag in a bathroom in Orteza General Hospital on January 27th. She is currently on a $100,000 bail after a judge allowed her to return to school to graduate. Alexee was a master manipulator to everyone, said another schoolmate. She had several friends, but very few close friends. One minute she could be friendly with you if she wanted something, then pretended that you didn't even exist the next minute. The friends has not to be identified because in Orteza, with its population of just 12,000 people, everyone knows everyone. She had this attitude about her as if she was better than anyone else, says somebody else. another classmate. It was almost as if she looked down her nose at you. She thought that she was the best cheerleader at the school because she was friendlier with the cheer coaches than most of the other girls. Trevizo spent most of her time with Devin Fierro, her boyfriend of 3 years, who was also a senior at Artesia High School. The friends say talk about her pregnancy started swirling in November last year, when she would have been around 7 months pregnant. But she denied it to anyone who would ask, said a friend. A cheerleading coach even asked her if she was expecting, and Alexee again blamed her weight gain on taking birth control pills. DailyMail.com spoke and said a friend, Trevizo never confirmed to them that she was pregnant, even though rumors were rampant around school. So she didn't confide in nobody. And this is Wet and Wild that I'm applying. We didn't want to get into her business. The last thing you want to ask someone who looks like they've gained weight is if they're pregnant, said another friend. But reflecting back, the friends say all last year Alexee wore baggy type clothing, while in previous years she hadn't. When Trevizo's weight gain really became noticeable in mid-December, without any prodding from her friends, she told them that she has realized that she has gained weight and needed to go on a diet to get back on track. According to the police reports, her newborn baby later died from entrapment. That's what it says. When an individual is in an airtight container, or a relatively airtight container, in this case a tied plastic bag, consumes all of the available oxygen until there is no longer enough oxygen to sustain life. Trevizo was taken to the town's hospital where she complained of back pain. According to the arrest warrant obtained by DailyMail.com, she told nursing staff that she was not pregnant, had regular periods, and was not sexually active, which is horse manure. A lab test was run, and the test came back positive for pregnancy. She then went to the bathroom at the hospital and refused to come out. She spent 19 minutes inside only coming out after nursing staff got the key from the security guard and told her they were coming in. Staff found the bathroom covered in blood. At first, they thought she was trying to harm herself or had pregnancy-related medical problems. Staff checked the toilet and found it empty, and then checked the top of the trash can and found nothing unusual. As Trevizo was being treated by hospital personnel, a housekeeper came into the bathroom and started to clean up the bathroom floor with Cedra. When she went to take out the trash, the housekeeper noticed it to be heavier than normal. She looked through the trash can and found the baby, tied in another bag at the bottom of the trash can. The housekeeper alerted nurses, who opened the bag and found the newborn baby, who was already cold and blue with no signs of life. A doctor then announced the time of death at 2:28 a.m., January 27, 2023, according to the court documents. Later that same day, a local news station ran a news item that police were investigating an unattended death of a newborn child. And when news broke of a dead newborn, several people from Artesa High School said it was Alexee's baby. Added a friend, and this is just bronzer. A few weeks later, Alexee and her boyfriend Devin returned to school, and there were whispers about what had happened. But no one knew anything for certain. Alexee and Devin come back to school and acted like nothing was wrong. They didn't even tell anyone why they had been away, nor did anyone ask. After returning to school, Alexee never cheered again at a game. She only stood on the sidelines, and the reason the coaches gave was Alexee was away and they had learned some new routines for an upcoming cheer competition, and she didn't know them. But she was able to make it to the prom. In the last week of April, when her son would have been 3 months old, she slipped into a mini dress and sneakers to dance the night with Fierro, her boyfriend. Alexee had to have heard the rumors about her, Devin, and the baby, and by the way she looked, it's as if she didn't even care, didn't have a care in the world. So one school friend. At one point in an English class, she was supposed to write a poem. She wrote one titled People Talk. It was about how people were spreading rumors about her and speculating on what has happened. One student said it was her way of fighting back what people were saying about her. Alexee is a narcissist, and discontinued from the friend that was talking to the Daily Mail. And she named the baby boy the one she was accused of carrying, Alex Ferrero. I'm just contouring. She deserves some serious prison time. If convicted for what she did, she needs to pay for her crime, said the friend. More importantly, she is going to have to answer to God for what she did to her son. Alexee was arrested in May after an autopsy report revealed that the baby boy had air in his lungs when he died, meaning he was born alive. He was not no stillborn. Nothing like that. Suggesting he was alive and breathing when he was born. Hospital staff, including cleaners who found the lifeless infant in the trash can after she gave birth, shared harrowing, graphic accounts of what they encountered in video interviews. They're going to publish them later this week on dailymail.com. Among the most startling descriptions came from a nursing assistant named only as Lori, who told detectives how it looked as though Alexee had ripped the umbilical cord like an animal. According to the police records, Alexee's baby was cremated and she now has possession of the remains. The last time many of Alexee's friends saw her was the day she was arrested on May the 10th, 2023. Trevizo bonded out of jail on May 16th on $100,000 secure bond with the conditions of a 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. curfew, no drugs, alcohol, or possessions of firearms. And I'm going to link all these photos that I have. It's going to be in this video. It's going to go up soon. She cannot have any contact with anyone who could be defined as a personal relationship. Artesia school officials allowed her to graduate from high school, but she wasn't allowed to walk in the graduation ceremony. When we were told by our teacher at school after Alexee was arrested that if she said anything about the situation, we would get suspended. Anything about the situation, we would get suspended from school and not be able to participate in our high school graduation ceremonies, said one of her friends. Records indicate police attempted to speak to Alexee on January 31st, 4 days after the baby died. And again on April 26th, when they approached her after she left school, but she refused to speak to them without her attorney present. Ferrero, who has admitted the child was his, has also refused to speak with police. They contacted him on February the 9th and February 16th, where he advised them that he didn't want to speak with them. He has not been charged in any relation to the baby's death. Trevizo's next court date is September the 11th, 2023. And I'm going to read this one. This is the arrest warrant, the affidavit arrest warrant, but I'm going to also post a picture of it in this video. And it says, actually, there's two different parts. Hold on. And it says, the state of New Mexico, county of Eddy, city of Artesia, magistrate court, state of New Mexico versus Alexee Trevizo. And it says, number 8, I'm going to post all this. Number 8, I then checked the newborn into trauma 2 as I waited for an OMI field agent to arrive from Carlsbad. I observed what appeared to this officer to be a full-term newborn male with a partial umbilical cord on top of a medical pad on top of a medical bed. Number 9, I observed the following from AGH security footage of the emergency room for 12723. The security footage has a hallway view of the restroom used by Alexee on 12723. 10, at approximately 0139 hours, Alexee Trevizo entered a public restroom in the emergency room. Alexee had her left hand at her buttocks and appeared to be in a hurry. 11, at approximately 1:40 hours, Rosa checked on Alexee, which is her mama. 12, at approximately 1:49 hours, Rosa checked on Alexee again. 13, at approximately 1:53 to 1:56 hours, ER staff checked on Alexee. 14, at approximately 1:57 hours, Alexee exited the bathroom. At approximately, number 15, at approximately 2:08 hours, Layla, the housekeeper, started to clean the bathroom. At approximately 2:26 hours, Layla found the newborn and alerted other ER staff. 17, at approximately 2:28 hours, the deceased newborn was taken to trauma 2 and pronounced. 18, on 3/28/23, I received the report of the findings, post-mortem examination, and toxicology report for this case from the Office of the Medical Examiner. The post-mortem examination lists the cause of death as entrapment. The post-mortem examination lists the manner of death as homicide. Number 19, the post-mortem examination says the following. Excerpts were taken directly from the narrative, summary, and opinion. 20. Baby John Doe was a newborn baby boy who died shortly after birth. 21. Autopsy and postmortem computed tomography shows an infant male without his anatomic abnormalities or obvious physical injuries. The lungs were aerated and there was air in his stomach and no changes of discomposition. The connections in the heart, um, that allow proper blood flow in utero were still open, which is not unusual in a newborn. The adrenal glands showed microscopic hemorrhage, which can be seen if a person has lack of air. The air in the lungs and the stomach, and there's no evidence of decomposition. It's consistent with a baby that has been born alive. Based on the length, weight, and organ size, he was approximately. It will not let me see that. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a clearer picture of it. Approximately 38 weeks gestational age, which is a term and compatible with life outside the uterus. So she was 38 weeks pregnant. Entrapment occurs when an individual is in an airtight or relatively airtight container, in this case, a tight plastic trash bag, and consumes all the available oxygen until there is no longer enough oxygen to sustain life. And due to the facts, I am requesting an arrest warrant for the above named subject, and it was Alexee Trevizo. So, there you have it. The baby was 38 weeks old. It was born alive. And tell me what y'all think down in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe. Help my channel get some subscribers. I know I don't like to hear cases like this. I do not like to hear cases of an infant dying by no means, or a child dying by no means. I don't like to hear anything about that. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. And always, please like, follow, and subscribe. Y'all have a good night now.